I've messed up a lot of unmessable things up. Hi-ya, oh yeah. I look like I've been digging in your butt, twin. Another fat boy. This is bloody fantastic, innit? Yeah, so I'm kind of bored and I have a hungry girlfriend on the way home, so I'm gonna be making insanely cool cocoa powder cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna be following a recipe from TikTok, so if it comes out shit, it's not my fault. Oh god, a whole bowl of nothing almost fell on my head. We're gonna be using this lovely vessel here to mix all of our ingredients in. I have a handy dandy measuring cup, so I don't actually have to eyeball it and mess everything up immediately. 300 grams of all-purposey flour right here. We're starting off with something that I'm very good at, separating white powder. Yeah. This is grams, awesome. Can't see it very well, and a lot of it's just falling on the floor right now. Okay, right, let me shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. So I'd say that's about 300. Let me just quickly stir it up. Get rid of all the unnecessary balls in the flour. Nobody likes balls in their flour. Unless you're me. That's the first mess I've made for today. What am I doing? I have a sieve. I'm so Portuguese, man. Yeah. Boom. Lovely. Okay, we got a big old bowl of flour right here. And now, 200 grams of cocoa powder. I bought the lovely Nesquik. Everyone loves this, and I'm not sponsored by it. Oh, well, it started going. Wow, no notice whatsoever. It didn't give me any sort of tap on the head. Oh, I'll definitely have to sieve this. This is chunky. It looks like it's about 200 grams, a little less. Sieve moment again. Other hand this time. Now I just got a bunch of rocks in there. Let me smush them up a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then what else do we got? Oh, I might have fucked up slightly already. I might not have needed that much cocoa. We only needed 50 grams of cocoa instead of 200 apparently. Yeah, so because of the way that the recipe was written, I kind of messed up a few numbers. As you can see on screen right now, the recipe was written like this, when in reality, if I unfolded it, it would be written like this. See the difference? Yeah, for now we're chilling. Quarter spoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Let's hope it didn't go bad. I don't know what kind of person I should be to have sugar go bad, but you know what? I'm not gonna even be surprised at this point. I've messed up a lot of unmessable things up. Okay, 1 big fat tablespoon. There we go, baby. 2 teaspoons of yeast. How do I open you, buddy? Buckaroo, pal, chummy chum pal. 1 teaspoon. Is this shit alive? 2 teaspoons. Milk. Right, it needs to be warm milk. Pot. Washed. A little abused. Severely abused. We need 400 grams of milk. I'll just... 4. Awesome. We do a little... Yeah, now we just wait for the milk to heat up. At this point, I'm pretty sure I can whisk all of the dry stuff together. I am slightly better at cooking than I was back during my other 2 cooking videos, but I'm not sure if it's gonna translate. I'm alright at cooking by, like, you know, household terms, but certainly not gonna impress any Gordon Ramsay out there. It's gonna probably call me a fucking muppet. Ooh, the milk is warm. Now, the name of the game is to steadily pour it all in and whisk it together. And yeah, I whisk it bit by bit. Boom. Boom. Little by little, just so it doesn't coagulate in a weird way. I feel like this could use a bit more of the mixture, the dry mixture. I might have taken out a bit too much cocoa. Pour a bit more back in. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I added a little too much milk for the amount of mixture that I got at the moment. Yeah, you certainly did, buddy, because that just straight up looks like pancake batter. It is way too liquidy. This is a side-by-side of how it's actually supposed to look like. Okay, this is actually shaping up pretty nicely, but it's way too liquidy. I definitely need like more of this good stuff. It's like hers is a little more solid. Like it's gooey, but it's not like pancake batter, you know? I feel like I just have the pancake ability equipped. Okay, wait, let me look how she does it again. Here I am, nervously checking the recipe again because whatever the hell is going on in my bowl is certainly not what I see on video, so I really gotta make sure now. What? If this turns out to be a soup by the end of this and not a cinnamon roll, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed. A bit more cocoa powder. This is the easy part. The difficult part comes later, because I'm gonna have to actually like beat the batter, or beat the dough, which I'm not looking forward to, because I tried making like homemade dumplings a few weeks ago. The dough just kept sticking to my hands and I could never actually properly get it off my fingers until I added just a dangerous amount of oil and the rest of the flour. I really hope it goes a little better this time around. 50 grams of butter. It looks a bit messy here. Oh yeah, I can probably take the Coke off of this. That's the boyfriend tax. Egg. Oh. Fuck. Okay, this could be dangerous. The egg carton is propping up my makeshift ghetto tripod. Jesus, this is so precarious. I've managed to get my singular egg. Smack the egg into the butter like this. Boom. Okay, why would I use a whisk for? She used a whisk. She's cool. I'm a fucking idiot. She said to use room temperature butter, and this can't get more room temperature. I don't think this is working as intended. I'm about to make a frickin' omelet here, and the butter is still not mixing. Can it be that the butter is not room temperature enough? Don't mind me, just popping out another nugget of wisdom by putting a bowl directly on the hot stove, which I really do not recommend, especially if it's your girlfriend's favorite bowl, and it might break, so yeah. Because that very well could happen. You know what, it's starting to dissolve somewhat. Let's just give it a shot. Whatever. Oh god, yeah, it definitely needs a lot more flour. Okay, turbo mode. Oh, I just shit splattered.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Let's add more flour like right away, and then we'll see, because I still need more flour. Okay, how does hers look again? Hell nah, like I still need a lot more. What the heck? Brother, how much do you need? You hungry bastard. This is legit absurd. Because what? Because she used 1 cup of milk and I used like 2? Then why did you put 400 grams? Now hers is still chunkier. What? That seemed to be a pretty useful tool. There we go, but I'm close. I know I'm close. I think this should be the last additional batch. Can you see this? It should stay on my sieve for like a little bit. Okay, now I'll mix in a little bit more, and then, and only then, will I start actually putting my hands inside of it. Okay, this should definitely be the last batch, for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking so well. Finally, after adding twice as much dough as she said in the video, this is the desired consistency. There we go. Okay, and then plus like 200 grams, but I don't think numbers really mean anything at this point. But, you know, for courtesy. Boom. That should be 200. I'm about to get dirty. I'll need to put on something to get my hair protected. His name is John C. How is my Hocus cosplay? Porcus. What's his name? The guy from One Piece, the doctor. And now we just dump the rest of the shit in? Yeah, just all of it. Fucking dump that shit, brother. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's enough. You better stop! I need to double the dosage right away. Okay, now I'm a little more confident. Hi-ya, oh yeah. Okay, I'll do this with one hand for now, because I'll need my other hand to clean me off and butter me up with a biscuit. Oh yeah. I look like I've just been in the gutter. What the hell? Yeah, hell no, I definitely need more flour. Gosh darn it, man. Before going to the grocery store, I was like, I have an entire tub of flour. Like, I'm definitely not gonna need more. If I end up running out because of this, I'm gonna be livid. I'm actually gonna go kidnap someone. It's a fucking joke! And they're gonna be my little elf that helps me actually bake the good ones before my girlfriend comes back and unleashes her wrath upon me. Dude, like, I look like Vecna. These are my frickin' whatever. Oh, bye. Yeah. It's kind of therapeutic in a way. Bastard. Oh. I probably shouldn't be eating straight up dough. I don't want to get... no. I just flung that little shit nugget across my kitchen floor. I am an idiot. She says that the dough looks kind of liquidy, but you don't need to add extra flour. Brother, I can't get it off of my hands. What are you talking about? You don't... I mean, her entire recipe just flies out the window. Ugh. I look like I've been digging in your butt, twin. I'm about to be unable to touch anything with my right hand. This better be worth it. Shit, give me that oil, daddy. Okay, well, both of my hands are now oily. And I need a separate dish for this. Okay, shit, my hands are oily. I can't do this. Let's try and mix this up first. Ooh, Or I probably should add more flour. Wait, I think it's working. Honestly, don't care at this point that it's less liquidy than whatever she had, because I just want this to work somehow. Yeah, they might be a little bit dry by the end of this, but like, better dry than non-existent. Okay, this place already kind of looks like a war zone, but at least we're kind of at the end of it. Now I rub oil on my booty, on my hands, and on the bowl itself. Rub it in its entirety. Like this. Okay. Awesome sauce. And now just keep kneading it for a little bit. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the desired effect. Look at this. It's kind of droopy. Nice. Oh, it's slappable. Oh, yeah. All right, baby. Show it some rough affection, some tough love. I think that's the expression I was looking for. It's like the JoJo localization of stand names. And one last drop. Boom. I just let it sit, I'm pretty sure. She doesn't specify the time. She just said when it doubles in size. So I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. And I also stepped in that little shit nugget. Chocolate dough. And now I'm gonna be covering the dough in food wrapping so it can rise in peace while I go watch an elderly man play Geometry Dash. Hey chatter, what do you mean this looks like a pile of shit? I'd say 30 minutes? Yeah, just let's wait 30 minutes. Okie dokie, by the looks of things, the dough should have already risen, but now I have to knead it on the counter. Now, the next step, oil up the counter, just like so. And from what I've gathered, we have to roll it out. Oh my God, look at this absolute beauty, cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. Looks absolutely fantastic, and I know everybody wants to do this right now. Beautiful. We need to roll it out onto the surface. Yeah, like now I'm singing the Brawl Stars theme. I am beyond saving. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, now we have to roll it out. Only problem is I don't have a rolling pin.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Technically, this is like my next best option. Probably be best to lather the glass with some oil too. Oh, yeah. Yes. We make do with what we got. Yeah, I'm a moron. Because, like, I went to the grocery store to buy the ingredients beforehand. And I was even thinking about, oh, should I buy a rolling pin or something? But, like, I didn't see it used in the video. So my monkey brain just went like, oh, no rolling pin needed. It's literally called a roll. Because you roll it out. I don't have enough space, surprisingly. I didn't think it would actually be this big. There we go. There we bloody go, mate. This is bloody fantastic, innit? Okay, it might not be even on all sides, but it's even enough. Next thing, we need to make like the butter mixture that I'm gonna be lathering on top of this to make it a little more buttery. 80 grams of sugar, 100 grams of butter. I'm not sure how much 80 grams of sugar is though, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't really care. This isn't something that is mess-upable. I'd say like about 2.5 tablespoons. 100 grams of butter, Jesus. I'm gonna be a very buttery boy by the end of this. Making cinnamon rolls for my cinnamon roll. Isn't that just poetic? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. This is going a lot more smoothly than it did with the egg. I don't know if adding more sugar will actually be good though, because I don't want them to be like overly sweet. All right. Oh god, she's got a lot more sugar in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not stingy with it. I can add a little more. Boom. And basically, yeah, let's just start rubbing this in. Doesn't necessarily have to be even. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna try and make it a little consistent. Yeah, we cut them up into little strips. Now I just have to roll it up into rolls, how the name suggests. Yeah, enough. Little roll done. Oh my god, look at this. Absolute beauty. It's easy and one on the top. Oh, this is a fat boy. Look at this. Evenly. So they don't 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Another fat boy. Oh yeah, also make a little stitching here so it doesn't open back up. This one, boom, boom. So it's my better. Go some more stitching. Last little crepe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the last step. So let me just clean up real quick and I'll show you close up. Yeah, I can take it off the very precarious tripod. Let me show you how this thing looked. My phone was tilted forwards on this thing that was held up by an almost empty egg carton standing. We have the cinnamon rolls. We're gonna be covering them up with some foil or food wrapping. We're gonna let them settle for another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, just like the previous time. Covering them up with food wrapping one last time, just so they kind of soak in all of that. And now we wait for another 20 minutes.
One winner later.
We're at the final stretch. Look at these bad boys. Look how much they've increased in size. We're taking off the film, and now we're making cream cheese, whatever the hell. It's not that difficult. Gosh darn. We're taking a bunch of cream cheese, and this is like 200 grams. We chuck all of that into here. The entire thing, yes. And yeah, we add sugar. So it's less cheesy and more creamy. I don't know, I'll add like 1 spoon. Let's go 2 spoons. Why not? I, for one, don't like it to be insanely sweet. Just get to mixing. I'd say this should be enough. I've already preheated the oven to 170 degrees Celsius. That's about 7 billion Fahrenheit to you Americans, I don't know. And yeah, just, I don't know, wait for that for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna one-hand this. The rolls are going in the oven. We'll see you guys in about 30, 40 minutes. So have fun in there. I'd say this is looking pretty good. They're very eager to pop out, so yeah, let's help them out. There we go. Oh, just look at this. Oh my god. I'm shocked. Look, they're so rotund and fat and juicy. The last thing that we need to do is put the cream on them. Oh my god, it's taken up the entire frame. It's so beautiful. I'm not even sure if 1 pack of cream cheese is gonna cut it. I'm gonna be very generous. I'm not gonna be sparing with it whatsoever. Dump it all in here. Yeah. Just the sugar left. Another tablespoon or 2. 1 and a smaller one. Now I mix it all up. It's okay, wait, how does this taste? Hell yeah. This tastes like a hell yeah moment. Okay, now we just lather it up like it's a filthy booty cheek after a hard day's work. I have a lot of cream to spare. Yeah, it's good that I opened the 2nd pack of cream cheese because 1 would definitely not have cut it. If I would have added more sugar, it would have just tasted insane. And not in a good way. It would have tasted like the Jonkler. That kind of insane. This looks like a whole birthday cocky. Oh, just looking at it makes me all excited. Yeah, that should pretty much be it. Yeah, this is the finished product. Yeah, now for the best part. Gosh darn. I'll lick the bowl clean as well. Don't you worry. Well, that's been a very bizarre, but very enjoyable cooking session. I just keep yapping here, so instead enjoy these very professional banger shots of the rolls. You're welcome. The expert is with us in the studio. Yeah! This is the one that I have been cooking this all for. Let's hope it is to her liking. And please do not murder me and not send me back down to the basement.
I sing about it.
That is better than usual. Okay, wait. Showcase this absolute gorgeous beauty. Take a fat bite.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hair, as always, everywhere.
That was not planned. Show the scoop. That's the scoop. Booyah! I think that is a success. Would you agree? She's speechless. Guys, I left her speechless.
I need to lock this man on the kitchen.
Oh, well, I mean, I get more roaming space because I was only in the basement beforehand, and now I get the kitchen as well. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Let's go. Let's go. How many points out of 10? But be objective. Don't say like 1,000 out of 10. Be objective.
For buns, it's gonna be 9.
Okay. My buns get 9.
For cream, it's gonna be 12.
Oh, wow. That was like the simplest thing to make. But okay, you know what? Buns, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I could probably make them a bit juicier. I did add too much flour, but I'll explain to you in a moment. As long as it turned out fine, I'm very glad. Well then, the results are in. It is a cumulative 21 out of 20. Somehow. And yeah, thank you for watching Sanji's Kitchen once again.